grocery store. You go to the checkout and the cashier wants to be friendly. And they're like, what are you doing this weekend? And I'm like, what are you, a cop? This weekend I am going to respect federal, state, and the laws of whatever municipality in which I happen to find myself. It's not like I'm going to go to North Dakota and read a book. So I go to the self-checkout. I feel the eyes of every other person in the store just burning a hole in the back of my head. Like, this guy is struggling to find the barcode on the beer that he's buying. This guy just dropped the beer that he was buying while he tried to put it in the bag. This guy is buying a disturbing amount of beer. And even before, like, the other people in the grocery store make it worse. Like, even before I go to the checkout, I have to deal with everybody having like minus 70 IQ points because they are trying to find the groceries that they want. You know, they're just standing there slack-jawed in the freezer section, just like, I just gotta be like, let me just scooch past you, and I grab the thing that I know that I want. We made a mistake with scooch. We should not have done scooch. Okay? Because I have my shit together, and you're just standing there trying to do some kind of price comparison. If I scooch, you should have to go to the produce section, stand next to the cantaloupe, and think about what you've done. You stand next to... And when you buy a cantaloupe, you always like have to knock on the cantaloupe. Right? Like, what are you listening for? It's not like it's gonna be like, occupied. I will put that cantaloupe back. Buy another cantaloupe. Can you imagine, like, if you bought a cantaloupe but you forgot to knock? You just slice into it and a whole family of gnomes pops out. The father gnome confronts you like, why did you destroy our home? And so you gotta let all of these gnomes just like live in your cupboard rent-free. Then for the rest of your life, you're just like, no, let me just scooch past you. I'm gonna get that cereal. Everybody else in this row likes my jokes. What's wrong with you? Specifically. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go sit front row center at a comedy show. I'm not laughing at shit. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna hold my drink. This is a basic, what is this drink? Rum and Coke. That is the most basic bitch drink. And all of you all knew that that was what he was gonna say. Sugar and sugar, he says. Sugar and sugar. Not a real big fan of RFK Jr., are you? My girlfriend texted me today. She was like, oh, I want dessert, but I haven't had processed sugar in 3 days, and I'm real proud of that. I was like, why don't you see if you can get some unprocessed sugar? You go find a sugar beet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kaiser Lee.